So first of all, there's some gems from my Facebook. I uploaded both of these. I don't know why I would do that. These are the kind of photos that normally get tagged in because you like don't want them on Facebook. Oh well. Anyway, so this is how to work well with me. I'm Kevin. You guys don't know. Cool. So first of all, just kind of an intro / some results to my test. I'm an ESFJ, which probably comes as a surprise to no one. That means I'm extroverted. I think I'm somewhere around 45-ish%, which also, it should be noted that just because I'm super extroverted, or not super extroverted, just because I am extroverted and decently well, I do, however, need my space sometimes. So like, once a week group meetings with class with you guys is totally fine, but like if I'm with people, I can't be with people all day, every day. I need to kind of tuck away at some point and just kind of get some space. I love to work in groups. I'm a social person, however, bad groups suck. And I've been part of some really bad groups. I don't really have that concern with these guys, with you guys, but just know that like I love group meetings. I love working with groups. I feel that motivates me to do better because I don't want to be that person in the group that doesn't pull their weight because I have been around those people. I don't like that. I'm a visual audio learner, so like Sierra, if you tell me something, I'm not going to retain it. I need to see it on PowerPoint. I need to see it on a board. I need to see it in front of me somewhere. That kind of trumps the audio because I guess I can hear it as well, but it just not as well. Then I also have a very strong internal locus of control, which means that I believe that like what I do will impact and can impact my destiny. I'm kind of in charge of my own destiny. Strengths, like I said, I work well in groups. I enjoy being around people, and it motivates me to work harder because of that. Like I said, I don't want to be that one guy who doesn't pull their weight. I'm good at getting work done and meeting deadlines. I work really well with deadlines, so if you give me a deadline, I will meet it. I feel like really bad if I'm not, exactly on time for a class or anything like that. I just really need to be. I will get it in if you give me a deadline. Those aren't flexible to me. That's part of my journalism major. You need to get stuff in on time. And like I said, actually not like I said, I was gonna go back there, but so I'm a good communicator. Like a couple of people in this group, communication to me is extremely important. Whether that's communicating openly about like what stuff is due, when, what are we doing for our group meeting, but also communicating with problems that you may be having in the group. If something just isn't going your way, even if you're the only person in the group, don't stay quiet, like tell me what's wrong, tell us what's wrong, because I believe that if we don't communicate, then maybe some things will get bottled up and it has the potential to like, explode or people hold grudges or whatever like that. With that being said, I don't like conflict at all. I will go kind of above and beyond to avoid it, which I kind of put on a strength, but it's also on the next slide too, because it can kind of work good and bad, because I don't like it. I will kind of close up and not maybe participate in a discussion or offer my opinion because I know that it's contrary to what some people believe, so I'm trying to work on that. However, with that, you'll kind of, and then because of that, or also, you'll also always know like what I'm thinking. I kind of wear my emotions on my sleeve, sort of. I'm a very open book. You'll kind of always know sort of what I'm thinking. And then also I like people a lot. I have to work really hard to not like, I can't really name anyone that I can't stand and don't want to be around, so that's nice. Moving on to weaknesses, kind of the first two are the same as strengths because they can kind of go both ways. So like one, I don't like conflict. Like I said, I'll shut down if there's conflict and not really share my opinion. That's something I'm working on. You'll always know what I'm thinking, which I guess can be a good and a bad thing at the same time. I sort of take offense easily, and that's a quality of an ESFJ. So like if people are like shooting down my ideas or whatever, like I kind of will take that personally. I know that that's not, like people don't mean it in a harmful way. It's just, hey, it didn't work well with the group, so we're not going to do it, which is something I need to respect, but I also kind of take that personally, and I'm working on it. And then I also stress out and get anxious really easily. Once again, that's not really going to hinder my performance. It's kind of just like a personal issue. So if I seem stressed at some points, I got a lot going on. It's just I apologize in advance. But but it doesn't really hinder my performance. I mean, I get stuff done. I work better under stress. And then under expectations, kind of goes along with my strengths is communication. So really voice the complaints and the concerns that if you have, honest and open about things we need to talk about. If you have a problem, please talk to me, talk to the group, send it to the group message, whatever. I think we're all mature enough to be able to handle it, and work around it and move on. And that we give our best effort, not maybe necessarily an A as the final grade, although I think that's the goal we all have, but definitely give an A, like for effort. People are pulling their weight, people are getting things done on time. I think we're already at a great, like a place for that. I feel like we are already giving kind of our best effort, especially on these presentations. And then also just have fun and become friends, because that's going to be us. So, there you go.